lurks in our final month. We're underway in Week 14.
And coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge.
And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
On third down, here's Walker.
And some room to work. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
On second down, it's Walker.
Now the ball comes loose, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. After all of the turnover woes that they had last week, another turnover on the first drive of the game.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in the upper part of the league in terms of turnover margin.
And last week's number for them was 5 turnovers. And as you saw, another one there. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. First carry for James Conner. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, Do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
From the 36, Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's Warner.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
In motion left comes Brown. First down, Murray.
That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield.
Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Cardinals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Block working out of the gun. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Lockett the man in motion. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Up the middle, here's Walker. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The Seahawks at 4-8 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. That's what they're playing really well here.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And that's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, 30 yards.
And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Valentine opting not to return it, and his guys will have it at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
To try again after the sack. Murray. And some room to maneuver. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 40 yards. And the tight end goes in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown. Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And the numbers on the next-gen stats, it always tells us the story. He tacked on better than 40 yards after the catch. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Here's Moore. He will return it. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. They're on the 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Robinson. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Block it in motion right. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Slot man moves right. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw it is Locke. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Robinson will try to pick it up. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Murray now on 1st down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Caught left side Hopkins. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Here's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Cards go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up. And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Shotgun snap to Locke. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Locke to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Again, they'll throw with Locke. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
No, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Now meanwhile they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Murray now on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Play fake. Murray. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Here's Murray. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open.
To throw is Murray. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On first down, Locke going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They look to throw. It's Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage?
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
On play action, it's Murray. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Murray. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. Throwing now is Murray. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high-percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
To throw once more on second and 10. Murray got him in. It's Brown. Touchdown! Marquise Brown, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Seahawks 7. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Another try after the first down sack. Locke. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
A lot of ground to cover here for Locke and the Seahawks. 3rd and long after that sack.
From the gun, it's Walker. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way.
He's got him in, complete, 20. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey McBride, 75 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Here's Moore. He will return it. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Oh, he fakes a spike. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After the turnover, here's Murray. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Green, green, green. Go.
Now Murray off play action. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw it is Locke. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Locke setting up the screen here. This is Walker. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now Locke, got to have this one. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cards are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. In motion right is Brown. To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. This will be caught by Brown. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. First down, Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Warner. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.